is at 97.9% illumination in the sign of Taurus, which is super dope. And we're going to have our full moon in Gemini tomorrow, also super dope. Let's do this full moon reading and kind of feel what your energy is like. Kind of see what you are going to be experiencing through this full moon, what cycles we're closing out, what we're moving towards. Yeah, let's just kind of see what's going on. What messages does Spirit have for you today? We have someone doing shadow work. Very nice. We have the shadow self. This is about denial, projecting, and shame. So this is already pretty heavy, right? Diving into that shadow work. Introducing yourself to your shadow self, right? Understanding the ego. It's pretty dope. It's pretty hard work, that shadow work. So let's see what exactly this means for you. Denial comes with grief, right? Same with projection and shame. I feel like there's grief involved in this. Perhaps you're letting the ego run the show a bit, right? We all do it from time to time. Don't get mad, I said it. We all do it. La Muerte. Death. Scorpio energy. So heavy on the ending cycles energy, right? This doesn't necessarily mean that you've had to deal with a death, right? This is more of like the ending of a cycle. This is the completion of something. This is understanding like your role in the cycle you just came out of. We have the Fool in reverse, right? This is very methodical, very strategic. I feel like you didn't want to be impulsive or foolish in the way that you closed out a cycle. I feel like you did very well, right? You chose this path specifically in the right way. Then we have Knight of Wands. Knight of Wands is all about a communication coming through, right? Wands is honest communication. This could be good news, right? This could be somebody bringing you good news or you bringing good news to somebody. But it looks like, yeah, somebody's opening up a communication. I'm going to read it as I'm seeing it, and it looks like somebody's coming in to communicate with you. Four of Swords in reverse. Four of Swords is about getting rest and relaxation, self-care. Four of Swords in reverse is like, it's time for action. It's a time for doing things, diving into your creativity, maybe socializing, going out, Self-care is always a good idea. However, it's saying like, right now is not a time for naps and rest, okay? Right now is the time to get some shit done. That's what it's saying. Ace of Wands. This is a passionate new beginning, right? This is leading onto this new path, right? Like, perhaps if you're like you're moving, for example, you might have to like, start building up your new space, right? Like new energy, new organization, like, perhaps you're even like clearing out a lot of old energy, bringing in new things, and like, just kind of starting over. This could also be like starting a new job, something that you're very like passionate about, something that opens up your creativity, or at least something that motivates you, right? You feel like driven, inspired, you're like, yeah, this is a dope new start. That's kind of the energy I'm getting with the Ace of Wands. We'll narrow it down a bit, but it's definitely a time of action, not a time of rest for you. Four of Pentacles, I see that you could be like saving up, or perhaps you have been saving up, trying to not like overspend, being like responsible with your resources. And if you have not been, then this is your advice. Because I definitely see like, building a strong foundation for yourself. You're lifting yourself up now. We have the Devil in reverse. This could be walking away from a toxic situation, toxic people. This could be walking away from like addiction even, or just things that weren't like serving your highest good. You felt like it was just wasting your time and energy to indulge in those things. Seven of Swords. Ooh, okay, the plot thickens. Somebody could have been lying to you. Very deceitful, and you could have caught on to that. You could have. Also, with the Seven of Swords, this is a card of spying. Right? So, like, I don't know if somebody is, like, lurking in on your life, or, like, your social media or something, but like there's definitely the energy of somebody spying here. And this could be the person that you walked away from, or the people you walked away from. Like, they're probably like, what is this person up to? They just walk away, start anew, but Seven of Swords is like the lying, cheating, stealing card too. So it's like these people like could have been very manipulative. With the Devil card, could have been very narcissistic, very toxic. Six of Wands in reverse. It's almost like as soon as they had gotten what they wanted out of you, it's almost like they just ignored your existence, right? It's like they no longer had room to acknowledge you. It's like big things, big events could have happened in their life, and you were like right there, but you were never like invited or really made to feel like part of it, right? And then this is all leading to Ten of Cups, right? So you're going from a feeling of like being not acknowledged or not seen, kind of like deceived even, to this emotional abundance, the closing out of cycles, with it being 10, right? 10s are all about endings and new beginnings. I'm seeing you like, you might even end up in a new partnership, I'm seeing like partnership, ultimate like emotional abundance and fulfillment. This is like starting a family with somebody, or like, like finding that person that feels like home. Even if you're single and if you're with somebody, I see that you're like just diving deeper into that connection, and walking away from things that don't serve your highest good. walking away from things that you found to be deceitful and even toxic for you. Two of Pentacles in reverse. You've already made up your mind in regards to what you want to do, what direction you want to take life. Like, you already know. You're like, this is what I want. You've already been envisioning your Ten of Cups. That's why it's manifesting so quickly. Because you visualize it, right? You think about it. The next thing to do is to let go of it, right? Don't focus on the outcome. You think of it, visualize it, and then you let it go. Say good day. So, yeah, it's like you're manifesting this outcome. You're manifesting your Ten of Cups. And it looks well deserved considering what you've been through. You know, and what you're coming out of. And I don't feel like you're coming out of a relationship so much as like it could be a work situation or a living situation. It's just something that like was terrible for your energy. We have the Knight of Swords in reverse. Interesting, because we had the Knight of Wands in the upright. Like opening up some kind of line of communication. But then the Knight of Swords is like a reluctance to take action. It's like you open up the vault and then you're like terrified to walk inside and be like, okay, let me just take my treasure now. You know, like it's like you got it open, dog. You're right there. And then with the Two of Wands, I see you sitting on reluctance. I see you kind of like at a crossroads, like, what do I do? It's like right there. I can do it. I can touch the outcome, but I'm scared of it now. You know, that's kind of what I'm seeing. Y'all make me thirsty. Talking too much. Alright. The World card. Something needed to be closed out completely in order for you to take that next step or take a new action. It's like you knew this. There's some party who was like, no, like, it has to be the right timing, the right place, the right, you know. With the Nine of Swords in reverse, I see that you're not like you're starting to sleep better. I see that you're not like experiencing the same like anxiety or that heavy weight of emotion that you were feeling. Like I feel that this transition is really like liberating you on a spiritual level. Like you're feeling like that presence, that demonic presence kind of lifting out of your life, right? Seven of Pentacles. This is a time of harvest. This is where it's your turn to win, right? It's your turn to reach in, grab your treasure. You just have to be certain about like what you want. As soon as you're certain, you can have it, right? Seven of Wands in reverse tells me that you don't want, like, you know what direction you want to go. You know where you want to harvest. Right, you've got 777 on the board. Seven of Pentacles, Seven of Swords, Seven of Wands. And so there's this energy of like, you know what direction you want to go. You know where your treasure lies, right? You're not looking for a lot of doors of opportunity to open up. You're just looking for that opportunity to harvest where you've already planted seeds. All right, let's see what Kali has to say about this. Guna Tantrika. It takes strength of spirit not to override inner knowing with social pressures or an inhuman expectation for constant performance. Trust in the shifting cycles to give yourself what you need for well-being. No being benefits when you are at odds with yourself. You have the inner power and capacity to be at peace within your being now. Alright, I'm going to pull another one. By Ravi Yogini. Face your fears, for it is the right time, and you are ready to overcome them. You will be given the power to fulfill your heart's desires. Embrace your path with confidence. Healing around belonging and abundance is taking place within your soul. You are spiritually protected from toxic energies. Recognize your inner divine badass and commit to your dreams with conviction. With conviction. And yes, that is pretty much what I have for you. I hope this was helpful. Namaste. I love you guys, and I'll catch you later.